Okay, so what if your next social app wasn't really about connecting with other people, but about talking to a ghost? Sounds a little wild, right? Well, today we're diving into an app called Chugli that promises exactly that, a ghostly AI companion. So yeah, we've got to figure out what that actually means.
And right from the get-go, from the login screen, things are different. Forget connect with friends or whatever. Chugli's tagline is your gossip and AI companion. So you just got to ask, what in the world is a gossip and AI companion?
Well, you get your answer the second you're in. You're not hit with a feed of your friends' posts or a bunch of notifications. Nope, the first thing you meet is an AI. Her name is Arohi. Okay, check this out. The focus here is super interesting. Yeah, you get this nice personal greeting, Namaste Jaunty, but look, everything is designed to funnel you to one single action, that giant button right in the middle. Talk to Arohi. It's all about getting you into that live voice chat.
So that makes it super clear, right? Arohi isn't just some text-based chatbot you type at. The whole point is that it's a digital confidant, someone you can literally talk to out loud. That voice conversation, that's the heart of the Chugli experience.
And I love how they show this. It's so immediate. You just tap the button, that little ghost icon starts to glow, and boom, the status flips to listening. There's no dialing, no waiting around. Your AI pal is just there, instantly ready to listen. But wait, Chugli isn't only about talking to an AI. It's also got a more, familiar social side to it. So the big question is, how does it connect these two very different worlds? This super private AI chat and a public network of friends. Let's check it out. And this side-by-side shot really just nails the app's split personality. See? On the left, you got that private one-on-one time with your AI, Arohi, and then on the right, it's a totally standard group chat with your actual friends. It's like the app is living in two completely separate spaces at once. So connecting with real people, it's pretty straightforward, honestly. It works exactly how you'd think it would. You find some friends, you send a request, and then you can start chatting, either in DMs or in groups. It's a familiar system, so yeah, no big surprises there. And this is basically the command center for all that. This requests screen is where you manage everything. You can see who wants to connect with you. Looks like we've got Janvi and Kung Fu 4. Okay. And it's also where you can go looking for new people yourself, using that big Find New Friends button right at the top. And once you've got your crew, you can get them organized into groups. This screen, for example, shows a group chat for family. So you can have all those multi-person conversations, and they're kept totally separate from those private one-on-one chats you're having with the AI. Of course, it wouldn't be a social app if you couldn't, express yourself. So let's take a look at how you actually build your digital identity and personalize your whole experience inside Chugli. So your profile page is kind of like your digital calling card. We can see our user here, Jaunty, has 18 posts and 4 friends. And then down below, you've got this grid of photos. The app calls them glimpses, which, let's be real, is basically their version of an Instagram feed. But it's not just about the content you post. Chugli also lets you totally switch up its look and feel. So this is the original theme. It's the one we've been looking at this whole time, with that kind of moody purple vibe. Then, with just one tap, you can flip over to this classic, really sleek, dark theme. And one more tap gets you to this super clean and bright light theme. It's actually a really nice touch. It lets you totally tailor the app's vibe to match your own style. So when you put all of this together, the private AI confidant on one side and the public social network on the other, you get a really unique combination. And that kind of brings us to the bigger picture here. See, here's the thing that makes Chugli so different. It's not just another social app, and it's not just another AI chatbot. It's a hybrid. It's built on this really interesting idea that maybe, just maybe, we want both things. A private, non-judgmental AI we can talk to whenever we want, and a public space to hang out with our actual friends. And honestly, it all circles back to that first greeting, your personal AI companion. That's the core promise of the app, right there, front and center. The goal isn't to get you to find friends first. The goal is to give you a personal AI companion from the literal second you log in. Which, leaves us with a pretty fascinating question to chew on. As apps like Chugli start to blur the lines between human and artificial companionship, you really have to wonder, is this where things are headed? Could our next best friend actually be an AI?